Hello, YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. Let's go live here. Hello. Let's where's the live button? Hello, hello, YouTube. We are live. So let's turn down the volume. Hopefully we can get this figured out. So sorry about that, you guys. So we are today talking about, hello, Periscope. We are talking today about the blast off. We are launching in one day. We have one more day, one more day. So one day till, hello, hello, Facebook. So we got Facebook going on here too. So I have to kind of get everything all set up. So one day, you guys, okay, the camera's down here. One day to the launch of, here, hold on, Facebook. I have to twist you guys all the way around to the one day till the launch of The Smell of Poverty. For those of you who know, we have launched a book. It is called The Smell of Poverty, just so that you guys have it. Again, this is all live. Live, okay? We live. So everything is done live. So as you know, The Smell of Poverty, this book is going to be launched tomorrow, April 15th, which is the launch date. And that is where we are going to definitely talk to you about the smell of poverty. You're going to get firsthand information about the smell of poverty. I think I'm upside down on Facebook. So let's turn it and then see what happens. See what happens. Okay, we're right side up. So, okay, how about we do it that way? Okay, I think we're probably not upside down just yet, but we are a little, it looks a little strange. Hi, Silver, how you doing? So we are just trying to get ourselves situated here on all of these mechanisms that we're on. But the faces of the smell of poverty is definitely going to be coming. This is so strange. So, okay, how about we turn it sideways, Silver? Am I sideways? Well, we're going to turn it sideways, so hopefully you can see me. So the smell of poverty is definitely going to be launched tomorrow. What we ask is that you go and go to bit.ly/the smell of poverty, and that you get your copies. Okay, thank you. I will get it. Yes, you are. Okay, I think I'm upside down. So, okay, well, we're going to go like this, and we're going to hope that everything goes well. So, yes, okay, I'm sideways. So, well, let's just do it this way because it's the camera is right down here, but I'm looking up here because I'm used to looking this way. So we're going to look down, but then if we're looking down for everybody because I got Periscope going, I got YouTube going, and I have Facebook going. So thank all of you guys for being here. I just got in because I'm just trying to get some things done around the house. So it's a little dark over here on Facebook, but hey, that's okay. So the thing is that you guys know the smell of poverty is going to be launched tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day that we'll be launching. One of the things too is that you will be able to get the book for 99 cents if you go to bit.ly/the smell of poverty 99, and you'll be able to get your book. Now, if you want to be so gracious and share this book with all of your friends. Okay, I'm okay now. Okay. If you want to share this book with your friends, you can get them for 99 cents. So if you spend $10 or $20 or $5, and you'll be able to gift 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 people the smell of poverty. So this is, as you know, the book is right on time, and poverty is always right on time, meaning that there's always so many people who are dealing with poverty and living in poverty. We already know that a lot of our cities have what they called mobile citizens, is what they're calling them now. They're not calling them homeless. I don't know if you guys, hey, Wanaki, I don't know if you've heard that phrase being called. They call them mobile citizens. So if you've heard that, mobile citizens, say me, say yes, wave your hand, whatever it is you want to do. Mobile citizens is what they're calling the mobile citizens. So what it's doing is removing the stigma of that whole poverty homeless. Because when you think and you say homeless, a lot of people think of the guys and the women that sit right there at the corner or at the exits of Walmart or at the exits of the grocery store or the Home Depot or what have you, and they're out there asking for money. Now, we know that the face of poverty has changed. Poverty does not look the same anymore. I have to look down here to this camera. The poverty, the looks of poverty has changed. It doesn't look the same anymore. The face of poverty is, your neighbor. The face of poverty is someone who work where you work. So don't think that just because you have a job that you are not in poverty. There's still folks. We have clients. I work with clients that are in poverty, that are below the poverty line, and they have jobs. They have money. They work, they go to school, but they live in poverty because they do not have the basic needs, their basic needs met, and they don't, satisfy the basic essentials of life to get through. Now, some of us, you know what? This is what happens. And I'm not saying all of you guys or anything, but I know it happens. So what happens is that some people get upset about people who are in poverty. This tablet is tripping. So the tablet is tripping, so we'll wait till it decides it wants to pop back in. Some people get, really, really irritated behind people that are in poverty. And what I mean by that is that they will get upset. They will be upset. Sorry about that, you guys. The tablet is tripping. Hi, Rosie, Laura. Thank you for popping in. I'm kind of trying to see on this really small device. But people get upset when they are dealing with people in poverty. When they see people in poverty, they get upset because they're upset because the person is asking them for money, or the person is asking them if they can get something from them. And most people, a lot of people, when they out and about and they're doing what they're doing, they don't want people to ask them for stuff. They don't. They get irritated. And I don't know if any of you would be willing to say, if you did, I'm not really asking you. But the thing is that some people get really irritated and they don't want to help people, as far as they don't want to, hand people anything. Hi, Coach Mo. Thank you for popping in. Coach Mo, how you doing? Let me see what you got going on. So Coach Mo, let's see. I'm not following you, but I am right now. Bam, I got you. So you're a joyful blogger and social media enthusiast. You can find her on her Linktree. Link, linktr.ee, for those who don't know, Linktree, /Coach Mo, MO411. Thank you, Perry Girls. Hey, Perry Girl. Mo knows photos. I like that. Mono photos. That's cute. Humor. Fibromyalgia, gluten-free. Girl, you my friend. You my friend. Hey, Dr. D. Herbert, thank you for being there. I haven't seen you in a little while. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. See, girl, you better put some words on that bio so I can read it. And tell everybody what you got, what you doing over there. So thank you guys for popping in here. So what I was just talking about is The Smell of Poverty, and this is her book that is going to be launched tomorrow. It's on Amazon and Barnes & Noble right now. And my tablet over here done faded out to glory. And hopefully it pops back on and then I don't gotta wait that long. I don't know, this is the iPad thingy. Hi over there on YouTube. I got one person watching. Hello, thank you guys over there. So hopefully we got you guys going back again. So I was talking about the book, Smell of Poverty. You can get your book, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, and then you can get one from me if you want. I have books. So we were just talking about how people get upset when they are have to give people money who are, hey, Natasha, when people are asking them for food or money when they're at, walking around at the store. Look, Natasha, look, I finished it. Look, you guys, last broadcast, I was twisting my hair and I was just doing it live. And then I just went on ahead and finished it up. It's kind of sticking up all over the place, but I'm like, okay, that's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it out. So we were just talking about how some people get irritated when they're working or when they're encountering people who are homeless. And as right now, they call them mobile citizens. So if you've heard that term being used, that is the more, I guess, government word for it, is to call them mobile citizens, because guess what? Homelessness doesn't look the same anymore. Homelessness is not the same anymore. Homelessness is, people that your next door neighbor, people that work where you work. They do what you do. They do the same thing. So we're removing that stigma from them, because it's I'm sorry, but it's really a political thing. It's a political thing, and it's a budgetary thing. It's a budgetary item to be able to put this money and bring money into other areas. Just so you know, I don't care what nobody tell you, but that's what it's about. It's really about how can you redirect funds and get funds for certain things to be able to pay for certain things, and calling them mobile citizens, which is still the same word as homeless. So the thing is that we are definitely looking to, and then Wanaki, if you want to come on, I could push that green button and have you come on live, and Wanaki can talk. Anybody with a green button. Rosie, I don't have a green button camera by you. Fraser, I don't have one by you. You don't have like a button. Silver, you actually have a green camera by you that can be brought in on the broadcast. So I am live over here on YouTube. Thank you guys who are there on YouTube. But we're talking about The Smell of Poverty and how this book is definitely, it's overdue. It's overdue, and it's a long time coming. Okay, Dr. Tammy has a green camera by her name. Hi, Dr. Tammy. So again, we're going to do a commercial break with Dr. Tammy. Dr. Tammy is, again, one of my clients, the What's the Tea business. She launched a t-shirt business. It is called catalystforchangeapparel.com. You want to come in? Okay, I'm going to push the button and have you come in. Hold on. So we bring Silver onto the camera, and it's adding you in. So as soon as you pop in, then you'll be there, and then she'll be live, all the way live. So let me find the volume. So eventually you'll come in, Silver. I think this is the volume. Okay, yeah, that's the volume. Okay, so the thing is that the face of poverty has definitely changed. Mobile citizens is just another word that they throw out there now that they're using to definitely describe homeless people. It is another way to get new funding as opposed to going through the normal rigmarole. That's really all it's about. It's about how can we get new funding that we can still give to people who are not technically that old classification of homeless, but this new class. No answer from Silver. Okay, Silver, you didn't answer. You didn't hit the button, so you couldn't come in. You didn't. They don't want to have to necessarily go through the other streams and the other channels of getting funding for the same group of people. Hypothetically, it's the same group of people, but not. Because again, the face of poverty is different now. These are working class people, as opposed to the traditional people that people get a little upset with and they don't want to help. They remove the stigma off of these people, because when you say homeless, you think of the people who you don't necessarily always want to help. And I'm not saying none of you want to, but you think about the people that, people don't want to help. They don't want to help them. They don't want to give them anything because they are considered homeless. It's messing up. Okay, it's messing up. You don't want to give those people any of your money. You don't want to give those people any of the funding. because they consider that old classification of homelessness, and that's what usually people don't want to do. So now that we're calling them mobile citizens, we can, come up with a whole different pot of money for them. So you kind of have to understand that a lot of the things that goes on is really a political move. It's a political strategy as well as a financial strategy on how to do it. People reallocate things in their budgets and their line items all the time. They do. They'll they'll retag it. Hey, Coach Mo again. They'll retag things. They'll recalculate what it is. They'll reassign it. They reclassify is what they do. They'll reclassify something and then they'll call it something different. And then it's still supporting and helping the same projects or the same people that you were doing, but because it's called something different, it's seen as a different line item. So just so we get it and we got all the secrets or whatever. Not that it's a secret, everybody knows that because that's what business does. So the thing is that the Smell of Poverty is definitely going to be launched tomorrow. You can get your ebook. You can get your ebook for 99 cents. So what we're asking, if all of you go to bit.ly/the Smell of Poverty 99, and you will be able to get your book for 99 cents. Now, if you want a hard copy or a paperback copy, which is so great to have, because again, some of you guys like ebooks. Some of you work fine with ebooks. Some of you actually like to have a book sitting so that you have it, which, you can read, you can do whatever. You can read them on your Kindle and, at the same time too. Hi, author Natasha L. Williams. Thank you for popping in. Hey, I don't have a thing okay, you do have like a thing that I could push the button and bring you in. My mechanism here is doing whatever. It's kind of dark, but I appreciate all of you guys who are on YouTube, who are on Facebook and Periscope. Appreciate all of you guys. But again, the thing is that we know that this book is a long time coming. If you don't know, now you know. This book is very well anticipated since last year when we're coming up with the idea. We developed the idea. We came up with the concept. We talked about it as far as where I was thinking I was going with it and how the fact of where I started with it. And as you know, I started with it by sharing it with you guys, talking about my poverty story. And then we said, hey, y'all want to look, let's do a book. You want to be in it? And I got 16 of you guys, 16 authors who decided they wanted to be in it. Wanaki, which is one of the authors who are here. And then we have just a list of people who are here in this book. So we have 16 authors that's in the book, The Smell of Poverty. It is available Barnes & Noble and Amazon. And then I have paperback copies. The authors also have them, so you can also get your copy from any of the desired authors that you would like. Now, Elizabeth Corcoran, which is one of the authors that are in the book, she is 87. She's on page 87, but she's 120 years old, you guys. 120. So she's 120 years old, and this is such a great blessing to be able to have her in this book. 120 years old. She lives in Ghana. And she is also here in the book. So we definitely appreciate you guys for being here. And I'm just going to share just a little bit on the back of the book. It says poverty is all around us, because it is. Poverty is around us. It's in our family. It's some of our close neighbors. It's some of our friends and family members. Again, as I said, we see poverty every day, but somehow we turn our heads away from it. It's an unpleasant sight, because we don't want to see it. Some of us, not all of us, we will act like we don't see the people standing over there looking for food and asking for money. We will go the other way because we don't want them to ask us, hey, Miss Naturally Patricia, I could push the button and you could come in if you want to on Facebook. I can hit the camera and be like, hey, Miss Naturally Patricia, come on in. Oh, you know what? That's cool. So what I could do is I could put something right here by the camera and it will, sorry about that. It will adjust. Well, anyway, Well, we thought we were being having some rocket science going on. So, but that's what we got. So the thing is that the homeless person on the street, the child that comes to school not looking or smelling clean and always hungry. On television, there may be programs that seek to raise funds and awareness surrounding the issue, but you can easily turn the channel. We could all turn the channel. Hi, Miss Naturally Patricia. Even if you turn the channel or close your eyes to poverty, poverty is still has a smell. It still has a smell. And the stench of not enough clean is this, as it says here, the stench is of not even is clear. It's not even clear where it's coming from. You don't know. Some of us, it's coming from dirty clothes, unlaundered clothes, broadcast, glitchy. Okay. You know what? It's probably from this tablet. It doesn't do too good. I don't know. So the smell of poverty is a decision to eat or clean or to wash or anything. When you have to make a decision based on that, it's just really not a good thing to do. You have even had times where you had a loss because the family has been evicted or the only bare minimal clothing belongings are left. They don't really have anything. So meet 16 people in this anthology that will directly and indirectly affect how you look and see poverty now. The smell of poverty is definitely real. So let their stories empower, enlighten, and encourage you to help rid the world of the smell of poverty, because it's there. It's really there. And that's the thing. It's like this book is just down to earth. It's definitely just giving you stories directly from the individuals so that you can read it. So get your book, get your copy. It's very well received. We definitely are looking forward to those of you who have gotten it. I have folks who have read it and they're reading through now and they really love the stories. They love Evangelist Evelyn's story. They love Rachel's story. Again, they love Elizabeth Corcore's story, and that's kind of far as they got. I'm sure they'll probably read through the rest of it. But this book is definitely most anticipated because poverty is one of those things that people usually don't want to talk about. They don't want to talk about poverty. They don't want to talk about their poverty, and they sure are not going to be on social media talking about poverty, and they're not going to share. They're going to keep it to themselves. No one's going to talk about their struggle. When you're, hearing about people who are out there so-called or getting their credit fixed or, trying to do things because they've gotten themselves in a position that, hit them hard because of life. Life has happened. And, we definitely want to get out of it and we don't want to be in that situation. But at the same time, we have to look at the fact that poverty is something that is around us. It is amongst us. Here it is. And what we can do to get out of it is make some changes. We definitely have to make some changes. So some of the things that we plan to do as far as the smell of poverty is having workshops and events that will help and support those who are battling poverty, who are breaking through, who are struggling with it, because it's definitely, hey, Dr. Tammy, I don't see you in here, but hey, Dr. Tammy, hey, Miss Naturally Patricia, hey, all you guys over there on Facebook. And for the person who is watching on YouTube, thank you for watching on YouTube. I don't even know where, how to, okay, look, I can see the box where people can say stuff. I could say stuff too at YouTube. Okay, sign into chat. Sign into chat. Okay, I don't know if I signed in or not, but I definitely appreciate you guys who are over there. Okay, say something. Okay, that's me over there saying something. So hello, I could just say hello. Well, you could hear me, so, because I never could see the chat whenever I was doing YouTube before. I was like, where do you say stuff to people? So I definitely, okay, look, it's me and someone else watching because I logged in as myself. So thank you guys definitely for popping in here, hanging out with me. The smell of poverty. is definitely here, the smell of poverty. So we definitely appreciate you guys who are here. Know that the launch is tomorrow. So I'm going to be connecting with the authors so that we can do a live broadcast again for everybody who can come and be a part of it, and definitely be able to get your books and get your information out there is what our goal is, because this book definitely needs to be in people's hands, and it needs to be available for them to be able to read. We want to be nice to get it in schools and in other venues so that people can actually read it and have an opportunity to see that poverty does not have to stop there as being poverty. It doesn't have to just be where, you know, that's all it is. And that's all you think that you have the abilities to do is just be in poverty. It doesn't have to be that way. And we don't want it to be that way for you. We don't want it to be that way for anybody. So definitely, if for those of you who are definitely looking to do something different, to have something different and not just let poverty be the only thing that you can see, definitely this is what you want to do. You want to be able to get somewhere, get with someone, figure out what it is that you're going to do, find what your idea is, know how you're going to get yourself out of it. And, you definitely need to get some support from someone that can take your idea and help you develop it so that you can use those tools and those resources and gifts to be able to get out of poverty. So I'm going to get going because I got some painting to do here, trying to fix up the house. But I appreciate all of you guys being here. Of course, I'll be back 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. So I appreciate all of you guys who are here. And you guys have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you, Natasha, for being here. We're going to share this out our own selves and share that out on Twitter. And thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. So we're going to end on Facebook first. Bye, Facebook. And then we'll end over here on YouTube as well. So thank you, YouTube. So it's kind of strange. With this one. So we're going to end there. I don't necessarily know and see where you end on YouTube. So YouTube, we're going to keep you rolling with us for a little while until, okay. Well, that doesn't say end video. It says edit video. So thank you, YouTube. Thank you for popping in here and hanging out with me. And we're just going to sign out. Bye-bye. And then, of course, you over here on Periscope, we know how to figure Periscope out. So, but I thank you, Periscope. Thank you, Lady Natasha, for being here. And you have a wonderful afternoon. Bye-bye. When we end it, because it doesn't want to. It wants me to stay here. But we'll figure it out. But thank you for hanging out once I get in the Periscope. And actually what it is, usually what happens is my phone get hot and then it just won't end. And then I have to stay here. And then it's just going to be you and me here again. Bye. YouTube, I think me and you are still hanging out.